This week in terms of having it at the Petroleum Club, and why this is the right venue for this year?
You know what? It's great to be here at the Petroleum Club. It's the first year we've had it here, and really looking forward to it. I hear the course is in great shape. I know we had sponsors day yesterday, and everything went well. And you know, just another day for the pros to tune it up for the tournament starting here later in the week.
In terms of the future of the tournament beyond this year, are you pretty confident with it, or where are we at with that?
We're right in the middle of the evaluation of it. You know, it's certainly something that we wanted to do. We wanted to show that OEG was doing more than just hockey, and we'll be making a decision in the next month or so.
Where are you at with the Linka Gretzky Cup? I mean, as far as tickets and how things are going?
Ticket sales are a little slow, but we expected to, we weren't going to jump out of the gate. That's why we wanted to host it, every second year for the next 6 years. I think once the people see the caliber of play, Edmonton fans love hockey, and these are the future stars, and all the first rounders are going to be here. So they're going to definitely come out for the Canadian games, but I think once they see it, we're going to have a lot of walk-up, and that's what we're hoping for. And I think the other key with that is the summit. We have over 300 people coming in from. We have a lot of groups from International Ice Hockey Federation, the National Hockey League, Hockey Canada, the Western Hockey League. So there's going to be a lot of hockey discussion going around the next that week during the Linka Gretzky.
What's the challenge? Is it it's August?
Yeah, it's August, and I roll back to World Juniors Christmas time. We couldn't do it. It takes a little bit, but once people see the caliber of play, people are going to want to come out. And I think you start to challenge yourself. All the so-called hockey experts and everyone on social media, who's going to be the first pick, who's going to go in the first round, who's going to go in the second round. They're going to get to see them right in Rogers Place.
What are some of the things that are on the agenda for that summit?
Yeah, the summit, first of all, from the International Ice Hockey Federation, they have some of their top people coming in on officiating. They're going to be talking with Coley Campbell, Steve Wackham, and Hockey Canada on rule changes. We're looking at maybe piloting a couple that we'll announce in the next couple days. And then just Tom Rennie heads up the coaching committee for the International Ice Hockey Federation. There's a big coaches summit. I think one of the key things that everyone should look at is Hockey Alberta has a new program for kids 10 and under. Something that is so important to not just Canadians but hockey around the world. How do you introduce kids to the game at under 10? How do you keep them interested, and how do you improve the skills? So that's going to be one that I think is going to be really well attended and looked at through a lot of the different media.
Bob, obviously the team's starting in Europe. There was a lot of anticipation about how the schedule would look coming back to Edmonton. Only 3 games in North America before you're back, but the team's away for a long time. Did you guys get what you wanted out of that? I don't know if you had any requests into the league.
Yeah, you know what we did. We're going to be on the road, so Todd and the coaching staff's going to have to be really well prepared for the jet lag and all of that. But I think I'm going to flip it. It's going to be positive for us. We're going to have the team together. We're going to have opportunities for some good team building within the team and the new coaching staff. And we just got to make sure that with the planning's right. And we've got Todd and his group's doing the due diligence on all that as we go through this. Some of that will start right during preseason prior to going to Europe, as you do when you have to go to Europe. But I think it's a great opportunity. Leon's going to be in his hometown. He gets to own a day and have some fun with the teammates. But the excitement over there is unbelievable. They sold out in just a few hours in the game in Germany. So it's going to be a good experience for the team.
You guys had a lot of changes over the summer. The start is very important to you guys. Is Europe conducive to that, or is that something you have to overcome?
I think we got to look at it. It's going to be good for us. That's our schedule. We're going to have to make sure that we do it in the right manner, and I think it can be a real positive for us. And the start of the season, we know how important it is. You just have to look at the last 2 years, what our starts were, and we want to make sure that we have a successful start.
Sorry, Bob, just back to the schedule. The Grey Cup's in Edmonton. I know traditionally the host says we don't want a home game. Would have you preferred not to have a game at all? Can you give us that discussion?
We would have liked to have not had a game. We had that request into the league. We want to be the best partners we can with the Eskimos on it. But you know, we're out of town, and we're going to definitely support the Eskimos through that week, and you know, they're going to do an outstanding job with the Grey Cup here in Edmonton.